Hello everyone, and welcome to another part of Danganronpa 2. So it's time to begin the investigation, and I guess we'll start by talking with everyone in this room. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. What is it? Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Wow, that is a stunning revelation. Never would have guessed. Well, now that you mention it.
Oh god.
But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? I don't know. Was he trying to do something with that lamp that's on top of the table?
What would he do with it?
I don't know, but why was he in that area in general?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. That seems rather obvious. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Her?
Huh?
You mean her?
Why would she
I
have
don't know.
heard something though?
The camera focused on her. Mihiro, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, it may just focus on her because that's where it's looking less. I don't know.
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right?
That hasn't been determined yet, although it's almost certainly true.
It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend.
I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't get through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to protect all of us. Huh.
If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
How so?
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened.
How could have you stopped it? Well, stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
What?
Got it?
Why is that a problem?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it?
Sure. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I got it.
Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone.
Alright.
Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. On your camera?
Oh yeah, she did take some pictures, like right before the blackout occurred, so maybe that shows something. A clue.
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember?
Yeah, I just said it.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese.
And that's when it happened. Oh yeah, the pictures.
Wanna see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now.
Oh, how convenient. That actually works out. Really? Please? Alright, let's see.
Let's see, it's this photo.
Okay.
And this one.
Alright.
I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh?
Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was...
He's on the other side of the room.
standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor?
Yeah, and
It's still there.
what's his name? Nagito is standing next to that table.
Mm-hmm.
Just by himself.
Yep.
That's a little awkward.
Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table.
You're right, that's pretty far. Alright, I think I see what's going on here. I think. Oh, I think I got what happened. Alright, there's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Yeah, I think I might know what happened, but I'm not gonna say what it is just yet. But it does have to do with that lamp, I think.
Tricky, tricky.
Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue?
I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway.
Thank you.
Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Oh,
Do
of
you
course.
understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died.
Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Well, I guess it's a good thing. Well, yeah, what the hell. So I'll talk about what I think happened because I think most of the people that are watching have seen this game before, and if you haven't, this is just my guess as to what happened. So, well, let me ask you, do you think you know what happened yet?
No.
Alright, so we saw in the photos, Byakuya was standing over here, and Nagito was standing on this side. So, what I think happened was, when the lights went
Nagito
out,
pressed the AC.
he pressed the AC to go on, yeah.
Oh.
And then I think he used the light that's plugged in, he used the cord to guide himself towards the table.
Ah.
And I think, I
But
guess
how did
they
he
were,
get there?
what?
How did Byakuya get there?
That's what those things are. Remember how we saw he had those like night vision goggles, like underneath the table?
Oh, he was using that.
I think he was using it. It must have been his for emergency case.
Oh.
And then he used them to run over and try to stop him.
Ah.
At least that's what I think happened. Very interesting. I mean, I guess we can check out the murder scene itself, so let's go a little closer.
You didn't talk to McCon or Gundam.
I know, we'll still talk to them. But I just want to see this first, just to confirm my suspicions or whatever. Under this very table, Byakuya was... But first, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp.
Lovely.
It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so...
So...
Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. Yes, let's get close. I let out a shout. Why? As if to encourage myself, and quickly looked underneath the table.
He's getting himself pumped.
Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell. Like rusted iron hanging in the air.
Blood?
Do you mean the blood?
That's explainable.
Well, yeah, that is kind of explainable indeed. And during the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. Actually, not so much in this game. He said a few.
Well, that's
but
because this isn't Byakuya.
he was cutting down quite a bit. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Alright, so let's check these out. Your night vision goggles. What is this? Looks like binoculars, but... why is there a pair of binoculars underneath the table? Well, it says night vision goggles.
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Eh? Then what are they?
perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Maybe you shouldn't have said something there. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. Huh. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? No, I don't think they did. I think that's misleading. I think he was the one that used them, because how else would he have gotten over here? Without like stumbling into every table and person in the way. That's the only way he would have come over here. And we know he had something for emergencies only.
Right.
Alright, the knife.
Nope, you clicked goggles again.
I made a mistake. Whatever. Luckily I didn't go through the whole thing. It's very picky in this game, I've noticed so far.
And now the
So-
knife is big.
Yeah. So, as we could see, there's like tape over here that was used to prop up the knife. So we remember Nagito was cleaning this area.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably put it here before everything happened, and that's why he was milling around over here. Alright, let's look at this knife. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? That's the question, isn't it? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building.
Is that glow-in-the-dark paint? Is that what that is?
Maybe?
And that's how they knew where it was?
So it would help them find it.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense too. And all the confiscated dangerous items are supposed to be placed in that duraluminum case. It's possible they stole the knife from this case. No. Byakuya had the key, hidden in the other chest.
Wasn't there a knife missing? Something was missing. Was it a knife?
Yes, there was a knife missing on the list. And there's like, oh well, don't know where it went.
Mm-hmm.
Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about the knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt, yes, we see. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Nice. Alright, this is going pretty well so far. Alright, let's check out the body of supposedly Byakuya. The body's collapsed face down there at the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible?
Apparently.
Obviously. Monokuma file 1 has been updated in your handbook. Huh. I don't know how he got shoved under the table, though. I mean, I guess he must have pushed him under, but how did he not get bloody himself?
Well, maybe the fight happened under the table.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird. He didn't get any blood on himself during all this?
That is weird, I guess.
Well,
Was
is
he
there
stabbing
anything
him
else?
through the curtain? The tape.
Maybe. Though the tape itself, yes, we should check that out. Something stuck to the back of the table. Duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully, yeah. Glow in the dark. We can't check out the, let's see. I guess that's it indeed.
The bloodstain.
Oh, this bloodstain counts as something too? Yeah, I mean, it was very messy. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. There's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. Yeah, this is why it's weird. There's blood all over the place here. But somehow Nagito didn't get any on him?
Mm.
There must be something else that was used. Like, but where would he have put it? I guess we'll say. Yeah, my splattered over the place when he got stabbed. Well, obviously. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool, so he was stabbed underneath.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't...
He could have been on top of this table, like stabbing under it.
What? On top of the table stabbing underneath?
Like laying like with his head peering over and like using, you know what I mean?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Like Byakuya is under the table or whatever, and then the killer got on top and like stabbed him from on top so that he stayed clean.
I don't know how that would have worked out though, because he had the night vision goggles, so wouldn't he be going directly for him?
Oh, that's true. I don't know.
Like, I'm not sure how this... I don't know why he's under the table himself without having been dragged under. That doesn't make sense to me so far. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Alright, we'll talk to the others. See if we get any accounts from them.
Yeah, I must investigate my classmate's body.
Yeah, you're supposed to do an autopsy or something.
Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge.
Supposedly.
That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow.
Well, are you gonna do it? Somehow I get the feeling she's not actually gonna do it. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
You're right. I need to calm down first.
Just take deep breaths.
I'm careless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier.
I am terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly.
Well, it was covered by a plate, so you don't have to apologize. Plus, you are wearing underwear, aren't you? I mean, it looks like you are, so it's okay.
You made me remember it again.
Hey, you're the one that talked about it. Yeah, we know.
I did not need to
Spread
see
eagle. I didn't see it the first time. I just popped up with spread eagle. That was amusing.
I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone.
Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that?
Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. Yeah, it's so embarrassing.
I think she said it at the same time as you did too.
Yeah, I think so. Please erase it from your memory.
Well, if we keep talking about it, it's not gonna happen. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Hajime, just lie. Sorry.
I can't stand it.
Well,
What?
that's a
That's
truth bullet too.
Wow, okay.
The embarrassing pose.
That's a bullet.
Well, you know, might be useful for something. We did talk about that just before we started this episode, a little bit. Should we mention that again?
Sure.
Yeah, we both thought it was weird because we were like replaying the series of events. I don't know if we mentioned this in the last episode we recorded between when that happened, because there was like one episode in between or whatever. But we were trying to keep account of who the people were inside of the room when the blackout occurred and, you know, who was elsewhere. So one of the ones we were conflicted about was Teru.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I think we heard his voice at one point say something.
I'm pretty sure because he has a very, he said like, oh, I thought it was just in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was something
He
like
said
that too. So it
it
must have
was
been
definitely
him.
him.
But then he wasn't in the room either before or after. So
Right.
how did he make his way from this room and then back to the kitchen again during the blackout?
I don't know.
I don't know, like, how that... Unless he was just, like, supposed to be yelling down the hall?
But then how would he know that it wasn't in the kitchen? It wasn't just
That's
in the
true,
kitchen.
too. Because he heard us freaking out? I don't know. It's a good question, though. And, oh yeah, he also lost his earring, which I still don't know what that's about yet.
Oh,
So...
okay. So, yeah, so one of the points was that Teru wasn't there when Mikan had that thing, so he couldn't make a comment about it.
Yeah, he
So
didn't make his
obviously
privy
wasn't
comment.
there.
Which he would have if he was here.
So maybe that's a truth bullet?
That might be
know.
for that. I don't know. But it's a very interesting case because I feel like we kind of already solved it, but there's other things.
That was like the
going on.
first case in the first game, too. We were like, oh, what?
But, you know, we could be wrong, so let's see what happens. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You.
It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver.
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring
It was
at
a
all times.
Pomeranian.
Wow, what a hellhound indeed. Good job. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you.
Where is it? Where did it disappear to?
Ask your ham.
I don't think it's gonna be much help right now. Maybe it fell underneath the floor.
Oh, that's true.
The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed his hand against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the
I
floorboards.
can see it.
Ah, there it is.
What else is there?
I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. Wahahaha. It seems God exists for my benefit.
Oh, okay.
I guess so, 'cause the earring. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it?
Do we have a magnet?
I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach it either. Then maybe you should just give up. I don't know, a magnet would be useful.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
He is taking this very seriously.
I love him.
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter.
Winter's
We all
coming.
know winter's coming. How will we survive the White Walkers? Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine. I shall do something about it on my own.
Wait, can a ham fit in there? Send your little
Maybe it
ham
could.
to go get it?
Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Well, there's gaps in the floorboard,
We knew that.
which is interesting.
Did Byakuya trip too?
Let me see this again. Can we go back under? So the carpet does end at the table. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we already know about this lamp, whatever. Alright, that's really all I wanted to see. So, yeah, there's gaps in the floorboard here. So, not sure what that could add up to yet. Oh, let's check out the duralumin case.
What else is in there? Anything? Or was that the only thing in it?
Actually, I keep on saying duralumin, but it's just duralumin? Okay, sure. Ah, this is the metal case that Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed,
Is that a
but...
taser?
Well, he said it was for emergencies, so I guess he brought a bunch of stuff with him just in case. There are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this?
There
A
it
hard
is.
plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is emptied, almost looks like it was a case for... I wonder what was inside.
What could
I
it have
wonder.
been?
But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key for the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Yeah, clearly. Even so, I still don't get it. Well, there were missing weapons. Or items, anyway. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? For emergencies, he told us.
Come on, man.
A case packed with all his security equipment in case anything happened. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something that was going to happen beforehand? Well, he certainly was coming prepared for something. And he threw a party for some reason? He must have. He must have known something was going to happen. And he didn't tell us. Because of that, he went to all this trouble just to be extra careful. Was it because of what Fuyuhiko said?
What did he say?
About how he could kill someone?
Oh, duh. I don't know. But then Fuyuhiko didn't even come.
Yeah,
Or did he?
it's a good question. Alright, I think... Oh wait, can we check out the, the AC. Remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? That was the sound, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the beep.
I forgot about it too. What was that sound just now? Zap. Yeah, I think it must have been Nagito. He activated it. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And Nagito was standing right next to it. And the air conditioner is remote controlled. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. Oh, so it wasn't
Oh, it was a timer.
done manually.
Oh.
So it could have been anyone, but
Damn.
I still feel like it was probably him. Maybe. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout is probably the air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so it was on a timer.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime, a moment. Yeah, a moment with you, sure. What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone else has to say, together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine.
A scent.
Sure. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but don't we all? We all went to the school. Or we're supposed to, anyway. Fine, if we're gonna do this together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. You tell him.